Hey everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. Today is Thursday, September 23rd, 2021. We're going to be taking another look at Blackberry stock. So before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor, this isn't financial advice, but wow, what a day it's been for Blackberry. Now, since the last time we spoke, of course, I didn't make a video yesterday, but that's because yesterday evening I was just looking through the Blackberry earnings report. And man, what a day. It was great news. And if we look at today's chart, we haven't seen a chart this good for BlackBerry in a long time, which is such a welcome relief. So we could see just from the outset, from after our trading last night into this morning, BlackBerry was up big. And so we went all the way from the low 9 range, and then this morning we went all the way up to 1105, our highest point of the day, before coming back down. But you'll see, even when we came back down to this mid 10 range and then found support again, which, if you'll remember from months past, that had been a pretty firm support before the mid 950 to 966 level became the solid support. We had been hanging out in this mid 10 range for a long time. And so we could see again facing a little bit of resistance towards $11 here, and then coming down for the rest of the day, but still ending the day up over 10% and still holding on to that mid 10 range. So a great day for BlackBerry, and up in after hour trading today. So fantastic day in terms of the stock movement, and of course we know why, because as we were saying last week, and this is what happened, it's probably not going to have any crazy big moves until the earnings come out, because retail and institutional investor, everyone wants to see how their earnings look in BlackBerry, and we saw. So they released their earnings last night, and we crushed it. BlackBerry crushed it. So they did have a loss of 6 cents on revenue of 164.6 million. They were anticipating a loss of over 7 cents on revenue of only 161.9 million. So we crushed earnings, which is great news. And this did give us a bit of a catalyst to propel us forward. And of course, what helped was also the waning fears concerning the Evergrande. Obviously on Monday, that was killing the market and causing all this red and causing uncertainty in the following days, although now by weekend even, the market seems to have kind of digested that and stocks are recovering, BlackBerry no exception. And now with this earnings report to just push it over the top, it's fantastic news. So I'm curious to see what will happen with BlackBerry. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there was a pullback, because tomorrow's Friday and calls options are expiring. Or else, if we could ride this momentum, that would be great. In a perfect world, well, perfect world, we go to $1 billion tomorrow. But if we zoom out a little bit, let me zoom out over here. Let me go back to chart. Well, you could see my computer's frozen, but if we could go back, and here we go. So we went down, that's 3 months. We were hanging out at this mid 9 range. We gapped down, and now we have this big increase all the way to the 11, hanging out at 1050 range. If we could establish this as new support, then we could push to 12, and eventually where we were for the longest time, actually it's not really the longest time, but it feels that way, for a long time, we were in this range from, say, first in the mid-12s to mid-13s, and then from the 13s all the way to 17, at which point there's really no ceiling for BlackBerry. So in either case, we'll see how it goes. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. But a great day, a fantastic day, and hopefully we could keep it going. So let me know what you think. If you bought any on the dip this past week, if you're holding your shares, if you sold any, and I'll catch you in the next one.